think we've got a wide variety of athletes, basically a different athlete in every single position. And I think one of the things that's really neat about this class is a lot of the athletes are fairly new to the sport of volleyball. So I think in terms of their potential and development throughout their years as a Mustang, they're probably going to really grow and develop as players. And I think that's why we chose each of them, is their long-term potential versus where they are right now. One of our recruits, Melissa Langegger, she comes from one of the best clubs in the country right now. They actually, Pac-Man Club, they finished first in Ontario, second in national, so she has a lot of high-level experience. She's one of the athletes who's fairly new to the sport of volleyball, has a really lengthy background as a strong athlete, in particular as a gymnast, and I think just her raw athleticism is going to take her really far as a left side player for our team. I think she actually is in a position to battle for court time next year because she's pretty well rounded, and like I said, just her overall athleticism is going to be an asset for her in the front row especially. Our next recruit, Jessica Lamb, she's a setter, also plays for the Pac-Man Volleyball Club, so very experienced, lots of high-level competition. Last year she was a part of the High Performance Center as well, so one of the top 8 setters in the province, 18 under. So I've had a chance to work with her there. She's also a teammate of our incoming left side, Melissa, and I think there's just that natural connection there between a setter and a hitter that will benefit them, and a little bit of familiarity coming in together. I think Jessica's strengths are definitely, she's very intelligent, and I think as a setter that's definitely one of the most important things in both decision making and her maturity on the court. So our third recruit from Ontario is Kate Ferguson. She's a middle player from the Oakville Thunder Volleyball Club. Kate's bringing a lot of height to our roster next year. She stands at 6'2", and she has a lot of experience in the middle, but I think has potential to move to the outside or right side. I think next year she'll add a lot of depth to our middle position. This year we only had 3 middles, and that was a little bit difficult for training and with some injuries. So I think she'll add the depth, and she'll actually allow some of our other middle athletes to possibly train in some other positions. So you might see a little bit of some creativity in our lineups for next year, I'll say that. Kate also is fairly new to the sport of high performance volleyball, and I think she's one who is going to be a very strong OUA contender in the next couple of years. Carly was first introduced to our program last year. She came to our high performance camp, and she participated in an open gym with our team, and right away it was evident that she fit in really well, and she's a very strong athlete and very versatile. Up until the last couple of years she was actually a setter with her club team, and this year she spent the majority of her time playing a mixture of left side and right side. I think she has the potential to have an immediate impact on our team for next year, and I think she's going to battle for court time, primarily in the right side position, but also as a left side as well. So she's just such a strong athlete. She's still growing, and she comes to us from Calgary, so very strong volleyball out there as well. Just with the little taste of success we had this year, and even at the end of last season, I think if I could use one word to describe the attitude of our team right now, is hungry for more. They're not satisfied with being third in the province. We're definitely shooting for an OUA title next year, and hopefully the chance to represent Ontario at the CIS, as we have 3 teams who are qualified for the CIS tournament, and I know that's definitely on the minds of our athletes this summer, and they're using that as motivation to work hard this year to be prepared for the start of season in September.